Healthy habit number one of 16 is to consume half your body weight in ounces of clean drinking water every single day. Water is essential for life and plays a critical role in numerous physiological functions throughout the body. Here are the top 10 most important physiological functions requiring water and why they matter. The fifth physiological function that requires water is joint lubrication. The ability to move comfortably and efficiently hinges on the health and functionality of our joints, and water is essential in maintaining this function. The lubrication of joints is a critical process that reduces friction, facilitates smooth movement, and prevents wear and tear on cartilage and other connective tissues. Without adequate hydration, joint health can decline, leading to stiffness, pain, and an increased risk of degenerative conditions such as osteoarthritis. Understanding the role of water in joint lubrication highlights its importance not only for mobility, but also for overall musculoskeletal health. At the core of joint lubrication is synovial fluid, which is a viscous substance found within the synovial cavities of freely movable joints, such as the knees, hips, and shoulders. Synovial fluid is primarily composed of water, along with proteins like lubricant and hyaluronic acid. Water provides the fluidity necessary for synovial fluid to coat and protect joint surfaces, and its presence ensures that the fluid can act as both a lubricant, minimizing friction between articulating surfaces, and as a shock absorber, cushioning the joint during impact. One of the primary roles of water in joint lubrication is to reduce friction between the cartilage covered ends of bones. Cartilage itself is composed of up to 80% water, which helps maintain its smooth, resilient surface. When joints move, synovial fluid, which is rich in water, forms a thin film that separates the cartilage layers, preventing direct bone to bone contact. This not only facilitates pain free movement, but also protects cartilage from erosion and damage caused by excessive mechanical stress. Hyaluronic acid, which is another key component of synovial fluid, is highly dependent on water for its functionality. This molecule has an extraordinary capacity to retain water, creating a gel-like consistency of synovial fluid that enhances its lubricating properties. Adequate hydration ensures that hyaluronic acid can bind sufficiently to water molecules, optimizing the fluid's ability to coat joint surfaces and reduce wear. In contrast, dehydration diminishes the viscosity of synovial fluid, compromising its ability to lubricate and protect. In addition to reducing friction, water plays a vital role in absorbing shock during physical activities such as walking, running, or jumping. Synovial fluid, which is enriched with water, distributes mechanical forces evenly across joint surfaces, preventing localized stress that could damage cartilage or underlying bones. This cushioning effect is particularly crucial in weight-bearing joints like the hips and the knees, which endure significant forces during movement. Without sufficient water, the shock absorbing capacity of synovial fluid is diminished, increasing the risk of joint injury. Cartilage is another key tissue for joint health, and cartilage is an avascular tissue, meaning it lacks its own blood supply. Instead, it relies on synovial fluid for the delivery of nutrients and the removal of waste products. The water content of synovial fluid facilitates this nutrient exchange, ensuring that chondrocytes or your cartilage cells receive the compounds they need to maintain cartilage integrity and repair minor damage. Dehydration disrupts this nutrient transport process, accelerating cartilage degeneration and impairing joint health. Inadequate hydration can contribute to joint inflammation and pain by reducing the volume and efficiency of synovial fluid. Dehydration causes synovial fluid to become more concentrated and less effective at lubricating and protecting joint surfaces. Over time, this can lead to microtrauma, inflammation, and discomfort. Chronic dehydration also exacerbates conditions like arthritis, as poorly lubricated joints are more susceptible to friction induced inflammation. Proper hydration is essential for preserving joint health through life, particularly as the body ages. With age, the water content of cartilage naturally declines, making joints more vulnerable to stiffness, pain, and injury. Maintaining adequate hydration can help mitigate this decline by supporting synovial fluid production and ensuring that cartilage retains as much water as possible. This protective approach to hydration is especially important for individuals who engage in high impact activities or have a family history of joint disorders. Water is crucial for the lubrication and protection of joints, ensuring that synovial fluid can reduce friction, absorb shock, and nourish cartilage effectively. By maintaining proper hydration, people can support joint health, prevent unnecessary wear and tear, and reduce the risk of inflammatory or degenerative conditions, whereas inadequate hydration compromises joint function, leading to discomfort, stiffness, and long-term damage. This makes prioritizing water intake a simple yet powerful strategy for preserving mobility and enhancing overall quality of life. The sixth physiological function that requires water is digestion. That was just a tiny taste of what can be found in my members only section. If you enjoyed it, become a member for only $5 a month to get access to hundreds of member only videos.